spotte lauter bella, Aisa hamaan. Wil dreven drekka wartel Nieuw-Ierlandum, at vega grioda och at la...
Hello everybody and welcome to Land of Ice and Snow, a D&D actual play live stream brought to you by 3B Radio. It is set in an alternate history Europe in the 11th century where magic and fantasy interacts with history. Our heroes are traveling the Nordic lands and have discovered an evil force that is attempting to overrun it. And they are currently besieged, surrounded on all sides by goblins who are attempting to conquer Ardrnar. Before we get into announcements and new things on the channel, let me go ahead and introduce you to your party, starting with Julio to my left.
Hey everybody, I'm Julio, and I'll be playing Kasim, known to some as Kasim Al Diabel. He is, first and foremost, a businessman. It's just unfortunate that the business that he chooses to engage in is frowned upon by most of society. He used to be part of a band of brigands off of Babylonia, but they took issue with his penchant for playing by a code and paying his debts, stabbed him a bunch of times, and dropped him off on a ship headed to this frozen hellscape that he now finds himself in. He's a man of average height, average weight, and average looks, which used to be really useful in blending in back in Babylonia. Over here, where everybody is Norse, not so much. Kasim is looking to form a new society of criminals, one that will help him one day bend entire nations to his will.
All right. Next, we've got in the middle left, Ogmagni.
I am playing Ogmagni Krakenbreaker. He is a Jotun, so for those who are part of D&D 5e, he is a Goliath-sized man, about 7.5 feet tall, long red hair, giant red beard. I don't know what that was.
That's all right. We're good.
He is a paladin devoted to Thor. He believes in glory, honor, glory, mostly glory. He's in it for himself and for the glory. And he's definitely not at all upset that they are currently being besieged by an army of goblins.
All right. Next in the middle, we have Stewie.
I will be playing the great wizard Neferetzet, who is known as most beautiful of Set. She has wonderful, gorgeous features from afar, and as you draw closer, you notice her more snake-like appearance. I cannot wait today to be able to hopefully start the process of learning that life essence is entwined with that of death. So hopefully soon we shall start raising a family.
If they're buried close enough to each other. In the middle right, we have Skull.
Alright, I am playing Aelius Cneus Hadrianus. He's a tall man from the Iberian Peninsula of the Roman Empire. He's of bald pate and prematurely graying black beard. Aelius used to be a centurion in the Roman legion until one night his entire centuria was basically devoured by creatures of the night. Since then, he's resigned the legion in disgrace, and he prowls the land as a blood hunter, just a similar but legally distinct witcher. And he finds himself with this merry band of misfits in this frozen wasteland.
All right. Down in the bottom left, we have Davius.
Hi.
Yes, we do. Davius, yes. Good, we can hear you.
Yay!
I'm Davius. I'll be playing young Delvin Ironslade, a furbolg. Rogue, it's such a harsh term. He's just a very curious individual, and he would spend his time wandering into and out of places he probably shouldn't have been. And with the furbolg's societal hierarchy being such a tenuous thing, it was eventually decided that he should satisfy his curiosity elsewhere. But I decided they put him on a boat and told him not to come back. So he's now wandering the big wide world, completely fascinated by everything. And you would think that a 7-foot-tall, green-skinned individual will be a lot harder to lose track of than he apparently appears to be.
All right, and then finally, down in the bottom right, we have Megan.
Hi, I'm Megan, and I play Ashlyn, who's a half-she druid from the Celtic lands, which makes her a half-elf, because the Celts just think everything's a fairy. She is a willowy 6-foot woman with silvery hair that she usually keeps free under a circlet of woven flowers and twigs. She was raised by her father's human druid clan after her mother ran away from her father's elf family. And they kept her away from the elves by telling her that they eat children, because what better way to keep children in the village than to frighten them? And she doesn't know any different. So she's hanging out with these guys who are distinctly not elves and are giants and warriors and wizards.
Mostly giants.
Mostly giants. Everyone is rather tall.
So, out of curiosity, is she starting to doubt the whole elves eat babies thing, given the fact that she's been hanging out with Lager?
Well, she doesn't think he eats babies, but she still checks the soup every now and then.
All right. I'm going to say that I greatly appreciate the fact that, Skull, you're playing someone from the Iberian Peninsula. That you even know what the Iberian Peninsula is nice. And I know it's obvious for you that you know it because you're you. But nobody else knows. They always get ignored.
Many Roman emperors came from Hispania. So
Yeah,
This is true.
So,
The button is kind of tender. You sure this isn't a baby?
She is suspicious that it may be goblin.
Yeah.
It is child size, but not she assumes child flavor. She doesn't know what children taste like.
I mean, she is an elf. So before we get into this, we have a couple of new things going on in the channel. We added a feature where if you spend 1,000 channel points, you can give a player of your choice inspiration. Now, what inspiration does, for those of you who are new to 5e, is that it allows them to roll 2d20 and choose the best die. We have also added a community project, or at least I think we did.
Yeah, I saw.
We did. We've added a community challenge, which if we succeed in it, we will have another live stream where the cast and crew plays video games. I have it on there as Valheim, but we are open to suggestions if you guys would like us to see us play something else.
You guys can vote for Vermintide 2 if you want to make us happy.
Vermintide 2, yes!
We have a lot more cast and crew than
Only
4.
4 of us can play.
Yeah, exactly. What else? All right, so then last session, we left you guys as you have just returned from a successful night raid.
Successful?
A successful night raid.
successful enough.
I mean, everyone died and you got the information.
Everyone that we wanted to die, died. We all lived. Information was gathered. Ogmagny got a little bit of glory, although not as much as he wanted.
Don't remind him.
0 glory.
What?
What a crybaby.
So you guys have returned back to Ardnar after a successful battle, only to see that the goblins have been stirred up like a hornet's nest at your efforts and are now moving to attack the city.
What? But why?
Who did that?
You guys should be in a position where all of you guys can see the town. Am I right?
Super.
Yeah.
Blue.
Now, you guys have...
There we are.
What did we say? You guys had 50 real... You have 50 actual warriors, 150 conscripts, and of the 200 total warriors, you have 50 archers. Do you guys have an idea of what your plan is going to be for the siege?
Do we have a catapult? Are we going to catapult Ogmagny out of here?
So
The
I
only
had
catapult is,
I had a bit of an idea actually on the way here, that we should probably make as many of the peasant rabble as possible use ranged weapons exclusively, and to try and funnel the attackers to a single point where we will hold the line, basically.
Did you say the peasant rabble?
Yes. Also, I
Rude,
disagree
but not
with all
wrong.
this. I cannot hold a line.
No, you'll be
A lot of
behind
things.
us, yeah.
Oh,
It'll be
perfect.
mostly Ogmagny, Alias, and Kasim
Well,
holding
you
the
guys-
line.
So,
I'm fine with this.
towards that point, you guys know that there is only one gate. But
I mean, they could make others.
But the walls could be brought down or climbed over with ladders.
these walls are basically just logs, right?
Yes.
I didn't. Okay.
Yes, they are absolutely just logs that.
So like one ogre with a well placed rope could pull down part of the wall.
I mean, they're big logs. The townsfolk are very proud of their logs.
You know, they're made out of core wood. You know, they're not.
They're made out of core wood. It's all right. My castle now has stone walls on Valheim, so I'm fine.
Fancy.
Damn furlings.
See, the key is we open the gate with just us there, and then they'll be like, "Aha, weak spot," and they'll ignore everything else.
Yeah, sure.
For a time, at least.
So the council members, specifically, oh god, what was his name?
Naming NPCs, the joy.
Fred Burger.
That guy. That dude.
Meister Burger.
But
I am
did
always
name
relieved
him.
when you guys call NPCs by name when we're playing Good Boys, because most of the time I have to scroll through pages and pages of notes to find the name.
Who are you people? I've never met you in my life.
I don't know who I am. I don't know where I am at. All I know is I must kill.
I want to say that it was Hari who's in charge of the town.
Sure.
Is he a wizard?
That sounds right.
Yeah, where's Ardare?
And so, here was oh god, I hate all of you.
But we love
This is why you have us fighting 900 goblins, I believe.
Yeah, right.
I can't believe you did that to me.
I'm waiting for the goblin count to increase, like the D4s did.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
So anyway, so he comes up to you and says that the idea right now is that the non-combatants will be put into the council building because it is a sturdy stone building.
Okay. Look, if we need to start taking apart wooden houses to make more fucking pikes and long spears, there's trees outside, is all I'm saying.
Everyone is currently armed. The non-combatants are mostly armed with crude spears, pitchforks, and the like. The archers are mostly non-combatants. They're hunters who have bows of their own.
Yeah,
The guards have some bows, but they don't feel that that's the best way to go to Valhalla.
Buddha, they don't have a choice. Whatchamacallit? Look, can we just make throwing spears for the people that aren't archers as well?
I mean, not in the next 10 minutes.
Well, I mean,
How long do you to
The
make a
siege is coming now, so it's not a week out.
You can go to the blacksmith and the general store and, what do they call it? Requisition. Or...
just like sharpened sticks
Okay.
or
Commandeer.
spears in a moment of need. is all I'm
Essentially,
saying.
you grab the blacksmith and you're like, start sharpening sticks, we need spears. And he also hands you 50 javelins,
There we go.
which is his entire stock.
Actually, going to take a few of those.
Well, I mean, if we all
You'll
die,
make-
he's not going to need it. So.
Yeah, right. Well, Kasim, just grow big and start throwing like sharpened logs.
You know, that's not a bad idea at all.
It's a terrible idea.
I don't know.
I'm going to cast Enlarge Person on Ogmagni.
You don't know that spell? I don't think.
I don't.
I've been half
Actually,
thinking of,
wait until I grow, then cast a large person on me, so I go to
huge.
You.
Is there a the local temple that I can go to
There is,
before
in fact, a
everything?
local temple.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and talk to
I
my
believe
god.
it's a pretty, you know,
Tell your god to bring us some lightning, please.
As you walk up, you see that the temple is actually devoted to Freya. But like all Norse temples, they have altars to all of the major gods and a
Yeah.
couple of the minors.
Such a bratty kitty.
Oh, do they have a priest here?
Yes.
They do have a priest? Okay, good. Then I don't have to.
A priestess.
A priestess.
I mean, a low-level priestess. She says, "You, I've heard of you.
Glory.
Who?
I have something."
I don't know who you're talking to. I thought you were talking to.
She's talking to you, Ogmagni.
Okay.
She says, "I've heard of you. I was blessed, and I have something to give you to help us see through the night." And she hands
Literally?
you,
Or...
and she
And
hands
then
you
she
a
turns around.
small piece of very, very smooth, polished amber. And she says, "When the battle begins, swallow this."
Okay.
Okay.
I assume none of us are with him
Um,
because we'd think that's weird.
Kasim will make a
weird,
joke.
that's-
He would
Would I know
100%
what
make a
this
joke.
is? Would I have any idea? Like,
You do know. I'm not even gonna make you make the religion roll. You know that Freya is known for crying gold tears, and that's supposedly what the amber is. You're not sure
this
what
is
it has to do or what it is, but you know that it definitely gels that a priestess of Freya would have magical amber of some nature.
A powerful laxative.
I would happily accept it and respond with his usual boisterous of it's like what could I think to say? I will do everything I can to bring the glory of Thor to those disgusting creatures, and I'm gonna go over here and talk to my pseudo god dad. And just
You notice that they've already started setting up the temple as a
Triage.
triage. Yes, thank you. As a matter of
I'm
fact,
gonna go talk to your sugar goddie.
Your
Yeah,
sugar guy.
Sugar god.
So
well, he's having this little crisis thing going on.
So here's the temple. I just marked it on the map for you guys. Essentially, you're standing next to a statue of Thor, but it looks like one of those chess pieces. You know, the ones that look like a bullet. And he's holding his hammer. And you see this particular statue of Thor is made from lightning-scarred lumber. Someone found a tree that was struck by lightning and then carved this out of it.
It's badass.
So go ahead and give me a knowledge religion roll as you pray.
As I pray, okay.
Like, pray.
In the meantime, is anybody else doing something to prepare? I know that Kasim is getting gear and requisitioning and generally fucking yelling at people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to my subcontractor to see how his
Your subconscious.
Alias is giving final drills to the rabble, instructing them in the glorious use of the Roman pilum. They get just pointing sticks, not iron-banded spears, but...
At least one of them is like, this is a spear.
Good job.
like that scene in Kingdom of Heaven where like he makes the poor bastard kneel and he like knights him and then he smacks him across the face and is that so you remember them? And he's like, never fucking question me, and I smack him across the face and that's so you remember it.
Luckily for Alias, you have smacked a peasant and not one of the warrior folk who would probably take that poorly.
I mean, considering how your friendly NPCs have handled themselves so far, Alias is in zero trouble of pissing off any of the friendly NPCs. If he was a goblin, oof, all bets are off. It's just like 3 natural 20s in a row is what I'd expect from that fight.
Anyway, so you continue training them. Ogmagni, you pray, and you don't really feel Thor's presence is with you. But what you remember is that Thor's path is almost never a direct thing. He would love for it to be direct. He'd love for things to just be like, oh, I go out and smash. But almost inevitably, someone is fucking with Thor's life. And what that makes you remember is the riddle game that Thor beat a troll by questioning him until the sun rose.
Which is very 5 of him if you think about it. It's just Thor going, why?
Essentially.
Why?
It works.
If I can find an unoccupied table of some kind,
Okay.
I will lay out. I'll take a small bag out of my satchel, and I'll lay out some sands of my homeland, and I will inscribe the sigil of Set, and I will offer him to come here and lay his protection upon all of my friends.
Okay. So you're also praying?
Oh, thanks.
I thought you were going to suddenly become a Zemitzi.
No, not yet. But I'll offer to lay his protection on my friends and to rain chaos as he is known for down upon our enemies,
Okay.
or to use me as his instrument to do so.
All right. So that's Ogmagni, that's Cassim, that's Alias. Delvin, what are you doing?
I mean, I'm from a hunter society, not like a city society, but um, I do know and have learned some things from Alias about making snares and traps that you don't have to go back and check later because they're not getting up.
Okay.
So at various points where it looks like where I would think to try to scale the walls, I'm going to make that landing spot uncomfortable, as uncomfortable as possible.
All right, sounds good.
And definitely a few.
We also might
Everybody
wanna-
on our side don't stand here things on the main gate.
All right, sounds good. Ashlyn, what are you doing?
Ashlyn's gonna go talk to Lagra and ask him if he remembers any of his bard tricks from the good old days
He says, I can...
before his friends died, but she's gonna leave that part out because she's
Does he still remember how?
passingly polite.
He says, I can definitely inspire the troops.
Cool.
Is there anything in specific that you're looking for?
Well, I nor Ashlyn for sure know enough about bards to be specific, so no.
He, you see, he reaches over, and he belts on a longsword that doesn't look too. It's Norse, so it looks different than yours, but you get the same feeling from it that you have on yours.
The same elfy feeling.
The same elfy feeling. So he belts on a longsword, and he picks up a lute, and he goes out, and he closes the bar, and he begins to go around, and he says, "It's been a while since anyone invited me to an adventure."
Aww. Is he actually going to cast bardic inspiration on us? Because that's the only bard thing I know, and it'd be pretty nifty.
He's got a couple of things that he's going to be doing. You guys. All
right.
There are some tier 1 characters in the town who are going to be doing other things, but not many. All right.
What he needs to do is create a feast hall for us. Damn it.
So it's been.
Can I enchant some pine cones for other people to throw?
No,
It doesn't work that
No, it doesn't work that way. Just get a bag of pine cones and just
Get a bag
Just
of
chuck
pine
them over the wall.
these ones got peanut butter and seeds on them.
Sweet
Delvin
Valencia
is all
oranges.
about. Delvin is all about you chucking pine, but digging a big pile of pine cones.
Yep. Don't forget, if you don't want them to know that it's happened, Valencia oranges, okay?
He will help
God.
distribute those pine cones.
He's just beating people with sacks of oranges.
No bruises.
No bruises, but gets the
No
point
bruises.
across.
Okay, so what
Exactly.
you see now, the city is now pretty tightly surrounded, whereas they used to be, what did we say, about
200 feet.
300 feet away. They have now moved to within 100 feet, just out of reasonable bow reach.
200 feet, you said? So in range? Gotcha.
Is there someone I can see?
They're
are
not
there-
they're not
who look like-
100 feet. But they have stopped. And this has created almost a solid ring of goblins around the city.
I'm gonna head to the gate and go to the I'm assuming top of it, so I can get a better view of what's going on.
As you're on the gate, you see a goblin upon a winter wolf ride up. Cassim, give me a perception roll, please.
Perception roll coming right up.
And as he rides up, he says, "This town belongs to winter,
Yes, it does. It's very cold. Thank you for noticing, dear.
and all of you will stock its larder."
We have. That's why we're in here. It's a siege. Do you understand how these work?
At this point, a spear of eldritch energy materializes in his hand, and he wings it at you for smarminess.
Oh, well.
Are
Does he
we?
hit me?
I don't know yet. Hold on.
No. No.
There it is.
I assume I have a good view of him too.
Yes, you guys can all see him pretty decently.
How far away is he? Is he within 60 feet?
No, he's about 75 feet. So he's probably close to that 100 foot range.
Could I respond to that obvious challenge?
Sure.
Okay, I didn't know if you wanted to finish winging your.
Well, I'd like to finish rolling my spell, but then you can respond.
Yeah, you do that.
I have never looked up the definition for smarmy. Ingratiating and wheedling in a way that is perceived as insincere or excessive. I never found a definition that really described who I am as a person before.
And it misses you.
Well,
continue.
I'm sure that we can teach
Goblin.
you later, dear. I'm gonna roll Knowledge Arcana. I want to figure out what that was and about what level he might be. Shit, nothing.
Nothing. You know that was an Eldritch Blast. That it is some.
So he's a fucking warlock.
That he is some nature of warlock. Yes.
Interesting.
He says, if you sacrifice the women and children, we will kill them mercifully.
I'm gonna
They will
start
still
bellowing
kill them.
laughter at him.
Why don't they kill their own women and children?
Anakin, is that you?
When you guys could, like, he came out here and he was certainly, and he felt really good about the fact that he was going to
Intimidate
you, and since that has not worked, him and his wolf are walking away.
It's over, Goblinkin! I have the high ground!
And at this point, one of the other goblins blows a horn.
The dire wolf?
He blows the dire wolf?
Another pleasure goblin?
Another pleasure. I mean, this is a whole army. You have a whole, like...
Pleasure goblin.
You guys are awful. And you see that in several places...
It's like Janissaries, but for goblins, you know? They have their pleasure section over there.
The north and south segments of the army begin to walk towards the walls.
I spit up coffee all over myself. Thank you. I had it together, Megan, until you laughed.
I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. Nothing like a dramatic siege. Anyway, a small child who's being used as a messenger runs up to Ogmagny and says the ogres are going to the back wall, to the eastern wall.
I like how you changed it from back immediately because you knew what would have happened.
Would you say that was the rear wall?
Oh, yeah.
To the east
They're
wall.
coming from the rear.
They came from behind.
Well, Ogmagny's obviously gonna go
Think about a
there.
bunch of ogres coming from behind. That is just...
Is it all the ogres?
That actually aptly describes me when I went to Midwest Fur Fest.
Oh my god.
The ogres are coming from behind.
Do it.
All right.
What?
Stop it. Stop it.
All right. Ogmagny's gonna head to the eastern wall.
Okay, are you all
Bye,
going
YouTube
with him,
money.
or are you guys
Bye.
splitting up?
Is it all the ogres?
It is all 5. So I'm not
Remaining ogres?
So I don't get accused. No, there are 5 ogres left. It is all 5 remaining ogres.
I will look at Ogmagny to see if he wants help, because I have already insulted him enough by taking the other ogre by
There's
accident.
one for each of you.
If he wants, he can have my ogre too, okay?
I'm pretty sure
All I'm
Magni
saying.
wants all the ogres.
Unlimited ogre works. Alias will go help out.
Yeah, Kasim is gonna, pat Ogmagny in the back and say, "Let's go get you some glory."
Delvin and the Weasel are heading that way, but nobody sees them.
Right, as is wont to happen. All right, so we are switching you guys to a different wall.
Should we go with them? Question mark.
Morituri te salutant.
You've
Those who
been
are
to
about
enough
to die
golf
salute you.
that you know how this feels. Hey, you guys, go handle that problem, and you hope that the rest of the army stays alive.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's okay. We're just waiting for that wizard on the third day. He's gonna show up.
But I'm here today.
Oh no. You're supposed to be out there getting the rest of the Rohirrim.
Oh, sorry. I'll be back.
This time, fly the full length with the birds instead of stopping and then riding, you idiot.
Really?
he fights the boss by himself only so he could get the loot and comes back with fancy new gear.
Yes, right. 3
Hey,
levels higher.
where's
How you gotta
Fluffnir?
do it?
Is
Oh,
it
you-
Where's
okay?
Fluffnir?
You guys have not. I mean, I imagine that you are actively riding Fluffnir, right?
I mean, I would be. If
Hey.
I'm allowed.
I mean, we never talked about this before. Technically, I'm medium-sized, so I should be able to ride him.
And
But
if you like, yes.
I agree.
yeah,
All right, everyone, go ahead and roll initiative as you approach the wall.
Hey, we had 2 things happen. We got a sub and somebody redeemed the inspiration.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh, another.
Thank you
sub.
so much. Who was it?
oh shucks.
So
I can't pronounce that name, but
Oh
thank
wait,
you.
Skull
that not go
and
through, right?
that means that both Skull and both Alias and Ogmagny have inspiration at the moment.
Oh,
Did that-
I am just
did that
seeing
go
a
through?
very black screen, so I cannot select my token.
You guys, it should be daylight. Hold
Did
on,
you
guys.
see?
I can
I
see.
see.
And I can't. I'm not seeing chat though.
Did you just make me blind?
I shouldn't.
Refresh your page, maybe?
Okay.
It could have gotten frozen in between.
Okay.
Thank you so much for Grant Inspiration. TCICCONEOO. I don't know who that is, but thank you so much for 2 months. That's amazing.
Yeah. We actually have been doing pretty well. We've had a couple of return subscribers. While Alias is getting his stuff, I'm going to go ahead and brag.
Okay,
about the fact
there
that,
we go.
like- oh, well, that didn't take long.
Well, yeah, you still do the thing you were gonna do.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing 2 people. I'm missing Ashlyn and Alias for initiative.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it.
Oh, no. Calm down.
I know Alias has an excuse. Ashlyn just isn't paying attention to me.
I was trying to see the chat. Sorry.
Aha! Finally.
She said your initiative. Eat it.
All
So
right.
because it seems like it's the right time, Magni's going to be reciting the "Lo there, do you see my father?"
It is definitely the right time. Do you eat?
But he's
the
doing it all in
amber?
giant once again, so because that's the way of his people.
Do you eat the amber?
That Amber he forgot
I
about?
think
Yeah.
he needs to get up. He needs to get up a little hot. Can they see? Can the ogres see him? He needs to make sure the ogres can see him.
I mean, not from where you are.
No. Okay. Well, I guess I should do it now so they can be impressed by me. Anyway, so he's going to finish reciting his prayer and down the amber.
Okay, you grow to giant size, or to large size, and you are now the size of an ogre. You have the pearl had enlarge on it, and it will last for 10 minutes.
So
This feels right.
Can I ride Fluffnir now?
I looked at
Kasim is very
He's
happy
holding-
about
Get
this
your own
development.
Fluffnir.
Delvin.
He's-
Delvin
he's-
looks
I
at
he's
his
holding
haven't
stuff
had
there,
a
like,
chance. Maybe later. Except she's
now.
just gotta
No,
run up
you
him and
you
get a
should.
dire wolf or
You
something.
honestly, you should because you should have the best protection from because you're the only one that can really talk to him anyways. It's a little sad. By becoming that big, do I see which one of them looks the biggest? Like who would be probably the one in charge?
None of the ogres looks like they're particularly in charge. You're pretty sure that the guy on the Winter Wolf is in charge. They are all
Oh. Big and dumb.
They are all carrying mattocks, which is essentially the same weapon that you're using. It's a hammer on one side and an axe on the other, and they are clearly looking to walk over here and take this wall out.
And he's going to start laughing and point at them with his axe, with his own obviously far superior weapon, and yell to them, "Look, they've obviously heard of my greatness. They seek to copy me. Flattery indeed."
All right, Alias, you are up first.
All right, that wall is cleverly in the way of me getting to the enemy. I see that You already fear what I may do to them.
I go right after their ankles.
Are you guys really gonna go? All right, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. Go.
No, just gonna like go over here. 1. That's 10, 15, 20, 21, 25, 30, and then
Essentially, yes.
Tell her I love her.
Me too, me too.
I'm gonna use my action to
Everyone
dash
loves
up here with these dickheads. And then my bonus action I'm gonna use to transform.
Okay.
Just scare those guys half to death.
You climb up there and turn into a werewolf, and the men are not scared only because they have heard tales of your craziness from Dracker.
They know. And now they know.
Ashlyn.
But are the ogres scared yet?
The ogres have not even seen him. They are very far away. Sigurd
Oh.
is decently sure that he can climb the wall.
Let's go.
So Sigurd actually does. He jumps on the wall, and like if anybody's ever seen a dog climb over a
Like a
backyard fence,
chain link fence.
he grabs the back and just jumps again, and he has used his dash action, and you are now on the far side
Hell yeah.
by yourself. With you.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. So since he did that, now we're gonna.
Let's get down to business.
You know what? I'm pretty sure. What did we name my elemental?
You never named it.
No, you and I named it. What did we
Herbert?
name him? Herbert. Yes.
Herbert the Fire Stag?
Yes.
Herbert the Fire Stag.
I'm pretty sure Herbert has a duration of an hour.
Yes, he does.
So we're gonna go ahead and cast Herbert.
Okay, where do you want Herbert to land?
Oh wait, no, we're not because they're not close enough yet. We gotta wait. We gotta wait a second.
Okay.
All right, Herbert's coming though.
So what are you gonna
Oh,
How many
when,
had meatballs?
Don't be weird.
this is what your Primac doesn't like you. He
This
thinks
is
you're
what he
weird.
said. Yes. Oh, damn it. They're so far apart and not close enough for me to cast anything that I like.
I mean,
can
they're
prepare
only
an
50 feet apart.
No, they're far away from me, and then they're 50 away from each other.
I mean,
You can ready an action.
What's
You can
that? 80?
Yeah.
you can ready
can
an
ready?
action.
Well, I have Moonbeam that I still haven't had a chance to use yet.
Awesome.
I'm
So-
also wanting. Actually, you know what? If I'm the only one over here, can they make it over here in their next turn?
If they dash. Since Megan is thinking, hey guys, you all remember that last video we were all discussing Miami Grill, the most Miami restaurant in existence.
Yeah, that's stuff.
Yeah.
It's all neon and pink.
Yeah.
My wife just was kind enough to bring me dinner
You know,
and hot
you
sauce.
didn't bring enough for
Jersey
the
Mike's.
class.
All right, so Megan, what are you doing?
I can
Whatever.
cast Spike Growth from where I am right now, actually. And it can fuck up, I think, 2 of them?
Megan,
Yeah?
you're a wonderful person. Thank you so much for remembering the fact that you own that spell.
Heads up, if you cast Spike Growth, you have to concentrate on it, and you can't cast Moonbeam.
Ooh, well, I was gonna save Moonbeam for later if we need it, and I'm feeling
I
like
mean-
maybe we won't.
If we end up having to fight the goblins, Moonbeam or Spiked Growth would both be wonderful then as well, because like it'll either be a giant Death Star beam into the goblin horde or a giant Spiked Growth.
The main
That they're all-
problem-
Murdering them all.
You're
Then
gonna
they're
come
gonna
up with
fall
something,
into.
and then you're like,
The issue is we have to survive this to get to that.
The main problem with Megan's spell list is that it is very concentration heavy.
you just throw like a firebolt or something like that. So you'd be,
Yeah,
like,
just
ready.
just prepare something and fling create bonfire or something at them when they get
Yeah.
close.
Put a little
Okay,
bonfire.
fine. I'll hold on my little bonfire. You guys didn't
Or-
like it earlier.
Or you can like run up to them, have the dog not attack, you attack, and have the dog run away.
Well, the dog already took its action.
Yeah, we can't move any
Yeah.
closer. I mean, I could move closer, but I
Not
would
this
rather
turn. Next
not right now.
Alright,
All
so
right,
you're
all right.
done?
Yeah.
Ready a pine cone.
Ready a pine cone.
What is the trigger for your pine cone?
Oh, whenever it gets in pine cone range.
Okay, when an
Something
ogre...
getting close enough to
So,
pine cone.
you hold action in 5th edition, you have to be specific. When an enemy gets within pine cone range, you will throw a pine cone at it.
Accurate.
Alright. What is the range on the pine cone, so we know?
60 feet.
Alright. The first of many. What is the move on an ogre?
Slow. And slow.
Yeah, they're fast.
They're not particularly slow.
Yeah, they're big. They take big steps.
So the ogre gets here, and go ahead and throw your pine cone.
Well, he has to make a save.
Yeah, he just has to make a save. Do you want me to press the button anyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa, where's he going? I shout rude things at him. They are bigger middle fingers because now they're wolf claws too.
Hey, you hit.
Yay!
Roll damage.
Pine cone damage is
1d8.
1d8.
Can I help you, baby?
The ogres are
Oh,
actually
nice.
the ogres are actually large and have a difficult time avoiding the bonfires.
No, that's my coffee.
Which I think is pretty funny.
I'm pretty sure your cat is like, no, it's our coffee.
No,
Okay,
this isn't no communist coffee here, right?
so the ogre gets to there, you throw a pine cone at it, and it wasn't sure what it was going to do, but it has now decided that you definitely need a javelin in you.
No, I don't!
What's your armor?
Not that. Hold on.
What's your armor? Not high enough.
Who gave these fuckers javelins? Who was like, you know what ogres need?
14.
Ranged off.
Ranged
Yeah, this is
Strength
bullshit.
thrown weapons. Yes, we need to give the ogres those.
You know, like, yeah, players keep having fly at level 3. Well, let's give the ogres thrown option.
What the fuck?
Well,
Yeah. Remember?
Damn.
Remember when it squished me once? Yeah, in one shot. Yeah, that happens.
Alright, well, you can go straight to heck.
5, 6, 4. Goodness gracious.
This ogre, on the other hand, is just running straight at the wall.
He's literally just gonna do my favorite orc spell, Edbutt.
Delvin, you're up.
Mr. Head Buddy guy, since he looks like he wants to be a goat, we're gonna see if we can put 2 horns in his head.
I love the fucking comic of the barbarian who thinks he's a wizard. So he's like throwing javelins. He's like magic missile.
That won't do it.
Oh Jesus, no, that will not.
See, again, the GM
Delvin.
is siphoning off our 20s for his own
Yeah.
I believe it.
and banking them.
Kasim, you're up.
All right. First, as a bonus action, Kasim is going to use cosmic power to grow large.
You felt left
It's,
out.
it's time to take some action,
big time.
boys. It's time to follow me.
He's going
Also,
to
just so we
vault
know,
over
Skull
here.
has a inspiration.
Skull has an inspiration, and
Og
Magni
Magni
has
does as well.
What does inspiration do?
Write it down.
Give me a climb roll. It is
Also-
You got
going
it.
to be relatively easy because you're just vaulting.
Also, I'm not sure what Grant the Squad of Momentum is supposed to do, but we also have that. Oh. That was 4 minutes ago.
It was
That's from the other game. Tommy, go ahead and pick which player you would like to give inspiration to.
Oh, well. I rejected it, but
Why'd you reject it?
I'll put it in right.
Okay, all right.
Damn it.
All right, Kasim, you leap over the wall. What are you doing?
Kasim's gonna pull out one of the now log-sized javelins that he picked up.
Oh shit.
He's gonna look at the guy that just got burned on the bonfire. He's going to say, striking ladies is very rude, and throw the javelin at him
Okay.
and miss.
Do you
Aw.
miss though? Ogres are pretty easy to
You
hit.
throw a javelin near him.
Yeah, you do.
Throw his javelin in your general direction.
The
No, I
thought was nice, Ashlyn. Thanks.
I
Monsieur
whip
Chocotier.
your aunties.
Ooh, that one's close. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like any of this. Who are you biting?
Og
I'd like
Magni,
to
you're
take
up.
a sip of health potion, please.
Hold on, my D20 just started to act up.
Okay, alright.
Well, first thing I want to do is, as a bonus action, channel divinity for Peerless Athlete. That gives me. Let me pull my guy up. Actually, I gotta get this. There we go. I don't know what happened. It just that one tab decided not to work right for me.
Happens.
Blah.
I appreciate you guys' patience for letting me eat.
We care about your well-being.
Eating too.
Bella has started working out, and so now she's eating everything.
Yeah.
I ran out of
Yeah.
meat.
Man, it is acting weird for me.
Growth's
All
just
right.
a teenager who's working out. It's not a good sign for the amount of food in the house.
Just eats everything. I remember that.
All right.
Glad she's a girl.
Sorry.
She's not from the growth spurts like I was.
I never had a growth spurt.
Aww.
It just like thought it was funny. It's like, hey, guess what? I'm gonna be short. Like, damn it. Okay.
High school.
So Peerless Athlete, I can do as a bonus action, Channel Divinity. For the next 10 minutes, you have advantage on Strength, Athletics, and Dex acrobatics checks. I can carry, push, drag, and lift twice as much as my normal weight, and the distance of my your long and high jumps increased by 10 feet.
Ognight just jumps on the wall and starts
For the
doing
sake
like
of the
an
rule of
80s
cool-
aerobics video.
For the rule of cool, I'm going to let you, if this is what you want to do, take a running leap, vault this wall,
Yeah.
and land in combat with this guy.
That was the plan.
The rules
That's
don't
the-
specifically allow for such a thing, but that's too cool to say no to. Essentially, you run. Why have you taken... You're not at full health. You put yourself at full health. You run.
Oh.
You, straight leap over the wall and land in front of him. For the sake of everything, so that you don't waste this, please use your inspiration to make sure that you hit him.
Oh, yeah.
Does inspiration just grant you advantage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's possible you could roll CD twice.
You know,
So don't do
Don't
that.
jinx it, man.
Don't do
Así son
that.
las cosas.
I've had a real rough couple of days. You don't need to do that. Like, work has not been fun. Okay, so as he's swinging at him, he's going to scream, yell at him in giant pretender.
Alright, that'll hit.
And I'm going to use smite as well. So let's just do this.
Does anybody remember how much damage enlarge adds?
1d4.
Plus 1d4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Plus 2d8.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, shit.
11, 14, 28 damage.
Also, did you eat your chunk of amber yet?
Yes.
Did?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
That's what made him large.
Yeah.
You
I
essentially
mean, aren't we in awe at the size of this lad?
It's him.
Absolutely.
you came down and crash into this person, and he goes from being at full health to bloodied in one swing.
And that
That'll do you.
is You can expend one spell slot. That's the damage thingy, and then immediately after you deal damage, inspiring smite.
You already used your channel divinity.
Oh, I didn't realize it was there. Okay, cool. Well, I still gave him a good whop right in the face, or
Well,
what's left of it.
Neferetsa, you're up.
no, he can still he can still divine smite. He just wouldn't be able to inspiring smite.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
that's what it is. No. I understand that. My bad. But I thought I could be, double cool. But I don't get multiple different things to do in my phase. I can hit things.
Can I see any of them from where I'm at?
No.
I am musician.
You're short.
I'm assuming I would have to get
Actually,
up here,
hold on.
right? Okay.
For simplicity's sake, you guys started the fight up here.
Oh, thank goodness. Because I was
Skull,
like, I'm very far away from where I can see anything.
would you like to be down the wall already? Since I'm letting everyone.
Yes.
All right. There you go. All right, cool.
There you go. We'll teach him a lesson.
Oh
We're
my
gonna
God.
listen in love.
At some point, we have to fastball special Skull. In his furball version.
Yeah, they're
just
gonna,
like
they're gonna be
fling
like, you have a really firm butt, and it's like, hey, we don't talk about the fastball special.
55.
Stanley's ghost just comes up. Hey
him. You
guys,
squats.
Excelsior.
that's a lawsuit.
All right. Let me go ahead and hit. I'll attempt to hit this one up here
Okay.
because I know he isn't very damaged except for the bonfire. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
All right. Well, he needs to go ahead and roll a Constitution save.
Not
And he also
takes.
takes- I don't know. He also takes 11 points of damage.
Oh,
So he's poisoned. He takes disadvantage on all skill checks and attack rolls.
That's what I get for talking shit.
Yep. Está hablando mierda. Está hablando mierda.
you rolled a 2. Wow.
Yeah, that's
We've been there. We've all been there. Where it's like that one stat, like I'm great at it. 2.
All right, guys. So next, we're at the top of the round.
Oh, also I duck behind the walls.
As best you can.
Ha!
Alias, you're up.
Dive.
Alright, wait. That's 10, 20. Aha! No contaban con mi astucia.
That's the sick ogre. So he's just kind of like holding his side.
I am gonna use the fucking Curse of the Marked. Oh, man. No, actually, I'm just not gonna do that just yet. I'm gonna dump my fucking weapon on the ground because we've learned it's fucking worthless compared to my claws. And then I am going to hit him twice, hopefully.
Give him the old 1-2.
The old
Yeah,
razzle dazzle.
He's not even
I'm
sure
gonna-
why he has a weapon anymore.
Yeah, it's action economy. You know how it is.
It hits.
Yep. All right. I'd obviously led myself for this. So there's that plus a D4. That's 1, and then second attack.
Okay, so that's 8 so far.
Sorry, I accidentally clicked.
I see.
Why is it doing 3? Oh, okay, never mind. No, that makes sense. I just rolled a 3, and that hits again,
Yep.
and that's another 7.
What dice are you rolling that you always get 7?
What dice are you
What is
rolling?
going on here? What are the odds of that?
Alright, so you did 14 damage total.
16 damage.
16 damage total, sorry. That ogre is also bloodied.
Yeah, think about what he did.
Ashlyn, you're up.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
shit.
it's like literally, it says right there, it's 1d6 plus 3 plus 1. And then
How? Sorry. What were you gonna
You
say?
know, if you bring down Bartolomeo over here, you can hit two ogres.
How far? Well, I'm gonna drop Herbert but anything within 40 feet of him has to take a dexterity saving throw.
40
Not
feet?
40 feet.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
I was like, whoa!
Herbert is a nuclear bomb.
It's
The stag with the pinga más grande del mundo.
30. I'm sorry. The 30 feet is his
It's not Herbert, it's Ebetu.
Jesus fuck. I can't see the. Give me a second.
Okay, take the time.
10 feet.
Yes.
It looked like a 4 when it was. Okay, yes, so that's totally fine. I'm gonna drop Herbert right between those two ogres.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Summoning Herbert is your action, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yeah. And then we're gonna run away.
Okay, put yourself where you'd like to be, and I will put Sigurd underneath you.
Okay. I don't know. Where do I want to be? I want to be away from. Well, he looks like he's probably preoccupied with Alias, right?
Yeah, he's gonna angry wolf man at him.
He is not particularly happy with the world, no. Between
That's what
aliens,
he
the
gets.
bonfire, and everything else? No.
My feet are burned. My stomach hurts. There's this furry thing biting me. I'm gonna go home.
I want to go home. Alright, I'm going to be behind this jackass over here.
Well, maybe I should reconsider his life choices.
And then, hold on, let's put Herbert over here.
Alright, here come the dexterity saves for those two Herberted ogres. The first one passes, and the second one rolled a 0.
Oh,
And then I'll press
That
the
should be
Herbert
like a
button
crit.
for you.
I picture the one ogre grab the other one and put him in front of him. That's the human shit.
Oh, yeah, she rolled pretty good too.
Okay. Herbert is on the field.
Herbert
They didn't
has a-
land on Herbert. Herbert landed on them.
That's right.
Alright, so that's the end of your turn.
Sorry, of course I bleed myself for 3 damage.
So this ogre is not happy that he's being burnt, and so he's going to move to here.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's stupid.
There you go, maybe.
He's not that stupid. He's going to swing on Alias.
Okay, 18's gonna hit.
Isn't he poisoned?
Oh yeah, that gives him disadvantage, right?
Yes, that does make it
Oh,
disadvantage.
then he's not gonna hit.
You're welcome, school.
He's thank you. You know, he's gonna use.
I get
that.
inspiration.
So I think that's how that works.
You already have inspiration.
Double
You already used
inspiration.
it.
This ogre is going to smash Herbert.
Hey, no, go away.
Damn. 24
Jeez.
Herbert.
Damn.
He just banished Herbert to the Shadow Realm.
He put him into the ground.
Herbert is still
Seven.
alive, but his fire has dimmed.
Glad that wasn't me. I'd be dead.
Are
I'd
you
be
sure? Herbert
Yeah.
is alive?
Herbert has
Herbert-
20 hit points.
Okay.
He's a fire stag. He's allowed to have more than normal.
Herbert has more hit points than I do.
Delvin,
Yeah.
you're up. You see
It's
Herbert
okay.
is getting
He-
beat up.
If Herbert dies, you can resummon him. Just teach him a lesson.
Uh,
Por huevón.
Ashland's gonna go take a nap and resummon Herbert.
You don't need to take a nap. You have 2.
No, you
power
can
saves
summon
per turn.
Herbert twice before napping.
Oh yeah! Yay!
You can't summon
Does this-
2 Herberts though, which is sad.
I should be able to do like the cheesy, sneaky, shoot him in the spine thing, right? This guy, because he's
Hell
looking the
yeah.
other way.
Hell yeah! You deserve
he's
that.
He's also in combat with one of your friends, so you get the sneaky shoot him in the spine thing.
All right. I'm going to teach him about walking away from the rest of his buddies. Like, he should not be over here by himself.
You're in the wrong neighborhood, ogre.
I'm not locked in here with you. I'm locked in here with me.
That's what happened to that poor invisible ninja dude.
Apparently not.
Uh,
Well. If it ain't the invisible cunt.
that's gonna miss Davius, and so now we're on to Kasim.
But
Stabbing people from now on. This bow
Team is
sucks.
a bit of an awkward position right now.
A physical tourist. He's swole as fuck right now.
Let's see.
Behold!
My stuff.
2, 3, 5,
I got it from a place
6.
called Texas.
Is this gonna move over here?
Texas. Don't you do it.
No. Don't worry. I'm not here to steal your glory.
You said you want to do it.
It's just that even though I am very large, I still only move 30 feet. So I can't quite get past you to the next target.
Look, I was big first here. You decided to copy me. I got you. It was cool.
I didn't choose the large
I'm
life.
giving you the opportunity to flank this guy. And in the meantime, I'm going to fling a javelin at this guy over here.
Okay. The one
Hey,
that-
Bert,
yeah.
I'm gonna use I'm trying to tell you to use the cunning action. I'm gonna actually dash this time instead of hiding.
Okay, where you
Miss
going?
again.
The shooting them sucks. I'm gonna run.
Damn it.
I'm not used to using these things.
Y'all are missing a lot today.
Yeah, bueno.
Why don't
What do you mean today?
shut your
Monday.
whore mouth, buddy?
Wow, she said that with her whole chest.
All right.
All of it.
It's a lot. So.
The one.
Fichona. Can't deny
Thank
it.
you, I think.
the one in combat with Ogmagny is like, oh, you're gonna smash me with a matic. I'm gonna smash you with a matic.
Coño.
Oh, he got me.
Oh,
He
no.
got me.
13 damage.
Coñang el
Oh
vago.
well. I'm definitely going to
Stones
The
and
giant
giants.
skin thing.
Stone's Endurance that because I'm gonna take it on the chin. It's a D12 and the Constitution modifier.
Nice.
So, come on, roll. Oh, the first one.
That's fine.
+3, so that's another 2.
6.
So
I
you
mean,
do
I
7
didn't see it
damage.
if you didn't see it. We can take that 8.
No, +2, so 5. So
Okay.
minus that by 5, so I take 8 damage.
All right, that's not too bad.
I'm gonna smile back at him and spit in his face with some blood.
He didn't hit you nearly hard enough.
You're no
Yeah.
girl.
Clap his cheeks.
I remember the first time I used one of these.
Clap his cheeks. Shut up.
It's my lesson. But if it's a lesson in love, I must warn you.
All right. This ogre's like, fuck you guys. I got a job to do.
Actually, before he moves, Kasim is going to, with his reaction, activate Stone Eyes of the Tao. The skin around his eyes turns into like craggy stone, and he says with a voice of the deepest earth,
Do not move.
and he has to take a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
That sounds
Here.
awful.
Very spooky.
And he passes. Goddamn.
With a
He's too
-2. This ogre is on mission. This ogre is absolutely the Urukai with the torch. He's like, they told me dig the wall down. Boss said take the wall.
Grabs a piece of the wall and runs away.
I mean, I would imagine that's basically what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay, so he starts hitting the wall.
But
You
can
see
you stop?
splinters go in all directions.
Stop that.
No, stop. Coño.
How far is that motherfucker?
Me cago en su madre.
This guy is going to. Fuck it. He's gonna also hit the wall, but he's gonna let Herbert hit him.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and roll for Herbert to hit him.
Fucking stop touching my wall.
What does Herbert roll? Just one of his attacks?
Yeah, his hoof
Yeah.
attack.
Whichever one? Yeah, flaming hooves.
That'll hit.
He's very good at it.
And 2 damage.
Shut up. Don't put this evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
There we go.
Like he
There
goes
it
to
is.
walk away, and the stag hits him, and he turns around. He's like, "Really?"
This motherfucker just hit me? What?
It hurt.
Herbert's like,
Oh shit, did it actually miss Herbert?
And it misses Herbert.
yeah.
Good.
He's baffled that the
He
stag
needed-
just
Herbert needs
smacked
it.
him.
Herbert bobbing and weaving.
on his little deer toes. Just nope.
All right, Ogmagny, what you got?
All right. Well, because he dared strike me with that, I'm going to spit out the blood as I mocked him before, saying, I remember when I was a child and I used it for the first time. And he's going to flip it over and hit him with the axe side. So he's going to come up like a big old uppercut.
It's Wham! Hit him again. All right. Remember that you're adding the 2d4 for being enlarged.
Oh yeah.
Engorged. Oh.
Oh.
1d4.
One
He only got
sorry.
1d4.
1d4. Okay, so 2.
But it counts as weapon damage.
Oh, my back.
You have great weapon fighting, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So then it would be the 3.
Well, no, you get to re-roll the 2.
Well, yeah, but then he rolled a 2, then a 3. So.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah,
So you
13 damage.
You smack him soundly on the face, and he is not looking well, but he's doing the best that he can. You know, he's really giving it the old ogre try.
The old ogre college try.
Did I in any way, shape, or form find a name or an identifying trait for the dude that we murdered in the other tent?
He was Crash,
Ogre number 6.
which is
Oddly
just
enough-
Shrek spelled backwards.
Oddly enough, I do like Kresh as a name, so we're going to call him Kresh.
Not ogre face.
Not ogre.
Ogre makeover.
Ogre McOgre face. I love Ogre McOgre face.
Neferet said, you're up. You see that there are 2 ogres that are somewhat damaged, and 1 ogre that is actively trying to destroy your wall.
Can I stand here?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'm going to stand there.
Just go, excuse me.
All right. And he's going to take 1, 2, 3 scorching rays to the face.
Why?
Gonna take
That's
5,
fuego,
10,
Mandela shit.
18 points of damage.
So he's like...
She reaches out her hands and says, "By the power of sets, I summon the sandstorms to fuck your shit."
And it's like you say sandstorm, and then fire comes out, and the ogre is very confused.
He looks up. That's not sand. Oh god.
The ogre was just like, I was just doing my job.
And fire comes out.
That's because she's summoning the sandstorm, like the rooted sandstorm, and that song is fire,
Oh,
so,
Yeah.
I feel kind of bad for this ogre now. Though. It's like he's doing my
Why?
job.
No, don't.
Because he's doing his
Aylis,
job.
you're
He's working a 9 to 5 for a goblin army. Like he
You
didn't.
go talk to HR about it if he really has a
You gotta
problem.
talk to HR
It's-
about it if he has a
Have you ever
problem.
talked to Goblin Army HR? It's awful.
Yeah,
I agree.
OR, Ogre Resources.
Gotta make a union.
Yeah. Okay, so this guy's looking bloodied, like he's not had a good time.
He is bloodied, but he's not close to death.
Okay, yeah, but I'm gonna use the Blood Curse of the Mark on him,
Okay.
and you don't have to worry about that.
Is that when he uses his blood, or do you use
No,
his blood?
I wish, I wish after the blood was flowing, I could use the blood that's just laying around places, but that's not allowed. That's for cool kids only. All right, so I'm
Has to
gonna.
be fresh. Sorry. No
Yeah.
bagged shit either.
Oh, I hit him with my first claw, and then this time it's gonna be 2d4 right damage after the damage, so it's 10, which is nice. And now my right damage does 2d4 this turn. What puta? Alright, but it is what it is. And then that should hit as well, because it hit last time.
Because it's an ogre.
And that, and then can I get max damage this time instead? I mean,
That's not bad. That's that's respectable. That actually will kill the ogre.
aha!
Hey.
Like fucking both of my fists are on fire, and then like I just grab onto both arms and I go, make a wish, and I just tear on both sides.
You managed to rip one ogre arm. He is sickened, but he's still an ogre.
Yeah.
No, it comes apart, because now I'm cooking the sickened flesh and it smells awful, and it just comes
Gross.
apart, just like the softest.
Ashlyn, you have just been granted inspiration by T. Chacon, so let me know what you want to do with that.
Well, 1 second. Let me move.
I'll go through and I will approve the things so we keep track of everything.
Thank you.
Remind me what inspiration does.
Oh, sorry. And then I
You get to-
bleed.
You can choose to
What
use
the
it on any
fuck?
roll to gain advantage.
Okay. God, I feel like I should drink my potion, but I have other things to do. And that's gonna take up my action, isn't it? Drinking the stupid potion.
It's a bonus action to drink a potion.
How
It is a bonus action.
Well, it's not like
all
raw,
right.
but I thought we were playing with that as a house rule.
It's your environment. So pulling it out is your environmental interaction, but using it is actually an action.
That's stupid.
So we're not using the house rule. Got it.
Alright, well, whatevs. I'll pull it out, I guess. And not drink it yet, because I have other shit to do. Like, how big is my spiky bits?
40 by 40, but remember that it's only when they walk. And these ogres are all looking pretty bad already, and are in position where they don't need to walk around very much.
Okay, well, you know what? Fuck it. I'll drink my potion-y bits.
Also, Herbert is not looking good.
Yeah.
Well, I can summon Herbert again.
You
It's
can,
okay, Herbert doesn't feel pain.
you can also
Kassim just says it out loud.
remember
He
that
doesn't
you
feel
can
pain.
bonus action teleport Herbert elsewhere.
Yeah, I was gonna
Both the
move
ogres
him,
would take damage.
but oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, make him go from there to like right here.
All right, I'll drink my potion and that's exactly what I was gonna do.
With my next trick, I am going to make this burning stack disappear.
Yeah, so I'll sip my potion and Herbert's gonna do a magic trick.
Really?
Yeah.
Monsieur Chacotier.
So much for him getting safe.
He's gonna be fine.
Both
never
ogres
said-
fail. One ogre passes, one ogre fails. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. What damage? Is it the D8?
No, it's the teleport. It's actually on your sheet as teleport.
Oh, is it on my sheet? Okay, sweet. Flaming hooves, fiery teleportation.
Okay, so they're going to... So one's going to take 4.
And the other nothing?
2?
And the other nothing.
Nothing?
Plus
I
P.
thought. I guess it's something else that takes
No,
out
no.
damage.
Take half
It's when he
damage.
comes out that it's for half.
Okay, okay.
Okay, are you doing anything else? Like having Sigurd move you?
Oh yeah, I will move.
Remember
Well,
Sigurd?
Sigurd and I will move.
Sigurd can move 50 without dashing.
Oh.
Can Sigurd bite? Can he use it?
Well-
No, but then he would steal Magni's skill. Don't do that.
Well, he can move over here and
He'll
bite
get
this
very
dude.
upset. Trust me. He's still upset at me, I think.
Will Sigurd get a flanking bonus since Herbert's over here?
Yes, he
Oh
will.
shit, does he have pack tactics?
Wargs do not have pack tactics.
Okay, cool.
Aw. All right. Well, Sigurd and I want to move over here and bite this guy.
Okay.
No. Cool.
Hell yeah!
Sigurd,
Look at that. Now he's thinking with portals.
He's a bitey boy.
Sigurd is a bitey boy, as at least one of you were bitten by Sigurd at one point.
Yes.
Delvin just yells, "That's terrible, isn't it?"
Now you know what it feels like.
The ogre, however, does not fall over, but he's not looking happy.
I was hoping he would fall over.
Their happiness is none of our business.
That ogre is dead, and so his turn no longer matters. This
Yeah.
ogre, however, is going to continue attempting to smush Herbert.
It's really mean.
And he
Okay,
misses.
rude.
Well, he missed.
Uh-huh.
That is
Rude
the,
boy.
That is the most
Get
difficult
hecked.
to hit stag.
Herbert's
ever
not
existed.
having it. He's like
He's
Telling you, Herbert was in the gym. He was like, he took that first 17 and was like,
never again.
No.
No. Mr. Herbert is
Not
not
in my
here.
house.
All right, Delvin, you're up.
We're gonna have to learn this dude about not standing around places by himself.
Teach him.
Uh,
Tell him, Delvin.
this one?
I don't think I can get to that one and then still stab him.
Oh,
No.
what about this one? No, don't steal Magni's kill. We'll hear about it for ages.
Can I get to this one and still stab him?
I don't think you can. I
No.
think you'll have to go after that one. That
You could
that
throw-
I'm
You could,
fighting.
like, shoot this one, you know?
Or
You could
No,
shoot the one breaking the wall down, but you know what do I know?
The shooting is not working.
All right,
that's why I punch people with
Yeah,
flaming fists.
no, go after him.
go stab him.
Get him.
You don't sound convinced, but okay.
Colin wants you to stab him. Ogmagny does not.
I believe that 100%.
Go. That will hit. You do get sneak attack.
You gingerly walk up to it and go.
I didn't-
Short
Click the short
boating.
spear. No, click the short spear.
Yeah, I
Or
did.
No,
I-
no,
No. Like short
chat.
spear
On the chat.
underneath.
There you go. 15 damage. He's still standing. He's near death.
I'm still standing.
It's
Kasim, you're
this. Hold on. Oh
Okay.
wait, no, I can't. There's a bonus action.
Oh yeah, sorry. I forget.
Roll. Yeah, I gotta give you a roll.
Oh, you're sneaking?
Yep.
What are
After you
you
just stab him.
What are you going to try and hide behind? Remember, to sneak, you need to have something to hide behind.
Og Magni.
Oh, you know what? Then no. I'm just gonna disengage then
That is the right answer.
and head.
I thought it was an open-ended question.
I'm gonna hide behind Herbert.
That's
know what?
probably too much. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. You could probably get to here.
Okay, that works.
Kasim, what are you doing?
I'm gonna scoot over here. Pardon me, excuse me. Yes, pardon me. I'm going to grapple this fucker.
I'm gonna hold him onto Herbert.
Like some sort of fucking sumo shit. Just like
I'm just gonna grab him by like the back of the collar or whatever passes for a collar.
no. By his sumo loincloth that he's wearing clearly in that picture.
What you saying is some giant 7-foot mutant is gonna walk up and grab him by the back of his favorite neck and ask him if he paid his dues.
Alright.
Yeah, Kasim's gonna grab his loincloth and he's gonna whisper in the ogre's ear, "It smells like bitch in here."
Alright, so you are now holding onto the ogre. Why?
I'm going to move him one space over here.
What?
So
Just
he's
'cause.
away from Herbert.
Okay.
No
all right.
hurdy Herbert.
Leave Herbert alone. You're lucky he ever performed for you.
Okay.
Alright.
That's my turn.
So this ogre who is trading blows with Ogmagni.
Fails
Do
spectacularly.
I catch it? Do I catch it like it?
You
like
know
a
what?
badass?
Yes, you actually grab it. And your turn is coming up, so on your turn you'll be able to respond to your...
Spaghetti spills out of his pockets.
Oh no.
Alright, the ogre who's attacking the wall is like... Are you close enough?
Does he ask?
He's gonna grab a javelin and with disadvantage try and hit...
Never hurts that.
No, that didn't work.
And does not.
Haha.
This ogre is going to attempt to break out of Kasim's nonsense.
Oh, let's do that, buddy. All right.
Stop!
And he does.
Yeah, he does, even with my advantage.
And he
What a
turns,
shame.
and he turns around and he's like, "You don't touch me."
I don't touch myself. You don't touch me.
I get real close to his face and I go, "I touch what I please,
Magni, you're up.
I please what I touch. Wait.
Oh no.
and I please what I touch."
This is literally the first time Delvin has ever seen anyone get out of his hand, and he's like, "Oh God!"
Yeah,
Oh
no.
no.
It's
Furiously
I'm a
writing
little
down in the notebook.
surprised.
You hit, and he dies.
Yeah, he just as he crashes, like, let me show you how a real giant uses this, and just crashes him right in the face with it.
You see that this ogre is actually a Turkish oil wrestler in disguise.
Are you
Oh
moving?
man, he starts stripping off. All right, let's do this. Find the flag.
Magni, are you moving or are you staying?
If I move, I'll have to disengage, right?
If
No, you
move,
could remain engaged by
Oh, yeah.
sliding this way.
Yeah.
You
So,
could slide
right
up
here.
right next to Herbert if you wanted. Okay.
I've never met you before, Herbert. How you doing?
Just pet him.
Ow! As I'm petting you.
Aww.
Neferetsa, you are up.
Ow. Ow. Fuck me.
That guy just tried to impale you.
Alright, let's try this again.
Oh,
Jesus.
Hit.
Hell yeah.
Let's start from the bottom to the top. 3, 9, and... Made a 29 points of damage on that ogre. I hope he learns his
Beautiful.
lesson in the afterlife.
He's still standing.
He's
but
still
Yeah.
standing?
But he is now
Yeah.
close to death.
That was my last level 2 spell.
Go straight to ogre hell.
He's an ogre. He's huge.
The
You
boiler
hit him
room of
again, and he's now. He doesn't even know what to do with himself. Like he's like,
How could this happen?
Happened to me.
Alias, you're up.
All right.
And I'm calling him. I'm like, that one's mine. He tried to hit me. I don't appreciate it.
10, 15,
I'll get the ogres out of the way. Sorry about that.
20. Get out. Get. All right. So I'm gonna use my last mark. I'm gonna blood curse with the mark that asshole. And
There's literally one ogre who's only engaged with Herbert, and you are all jumping the other one.
I don't reach him. I'm
Wait.
not gonna dash and not attack. What is
To
this?
be fair, they both used to be engaged with Herbert.
On the plus side, it means you guys are finally focus firing. On the downside, it means ogres. Herbert's gonna get smooshed.
It's gonna be okay.
All right. So full damage.
Herbert's gonna be fine.
And the claw. The
Hey.
claw.
He is now also close to death.
Incontinence.
Infirmus.
Oh, I'm getting so much PTSD from that. It's just triggering me. I'm like, oh, I just got punched in the face.
Alright.
All right, Ashlyn, you're up.
So, am I engaged with this guy?
Yes,
Because
can,
he's next to me?
You can
Only
slide
if
over
you
one
responded
space.
to his feelings.
And be engaged with the other guy?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. That's what we're gonna do. And I get my flanking bonus because Herbert's still chilling there, right?
No, flanking. You have to draw a line through the enemy.
Oh,
Like,
damn
like
it.
a squiggly line.
Yeah, just a little
Like
curve.
Just
a
a
slight
little
curve.
Pythagoras guy, let me tell you,
Yeah.
he's great. You know,
That would
he's
have
done
to
a
be,
lot.
That would be
Like-
the most curved.
Man, I
don't
ain't
know,
got
see
time.
it.
Nah, here, you're doing it wrong. Here. I don't know how to draw,
Okay.
apparently.
Just attack the ogre for you.
But yeah, look, I've heard of this Pythagoras guy. So he came up with this concept.
Well, man, I wanted my flanking bonus, but whatevs. It's
Well,
fine.
think about
I'm
it.
gonna stab him with my
Oh
stab.
my god.
What is that? It's very phallic. I don't like.
You did this, not me. I don't know
I'm
what
not
you
the
want.
blue.
Let's go away.
Oh, well, it wasn't me. I'm purple. That's what
there
we're
you go.
doing.
Jesus, with this sword. What is it made out of?
Unobtainium.
Titanium. And that's what we're doing.
The thing is made of Pacarahium.
All right. I will roll for Sigurd, who is now like, I know what we're doing. I understand the point.
He is
Oh,
bitey boy.
But
Aww.
does he? Or does he?
He did a good bite earlier.
Wait,
It's
no,
okay.
yeah, get back here.
Hey!
Get back.
I'm
Where
trying
you
to
going?
And, hey, no, our free action is going to Herbert, of course.
Your bonus action, you mean?
Yeah, that.
It's free because we said so.
Where he's gonna fiery teleport once again.
Why are you fiery teleporting? You're all right.
Oh
next to
wait,
each
no,
other.
that's when he does the thing, not when he lands. Man,
Yeah, just bap him with your hoops.
yeah, it's his turn next. It's fine. All right. Well, hold on. We're gonna put him right here just in case.
Remember, you can't move and attack with him.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's gonna chill where he is, and then now he's gonna fiery hooves. Hold on.
I was gonna say nay, but I don't know what noise stags makes. So.
What is
It's
horrible
fire
noises.
seed?
Just take.
horrifying.
You gotta take one. Yeah, you take one of those long, weird-looking straws that you get from like Universal, and you blow into it, and that's the sound it makes. I'm not even lying. The minute you.
It's just the most
I
horrifying
like to
thing
think they
I've ever heard.
They scream like goats, just like this.
I mean, if you
giant-
watch that video of that deer getting eaten by that bear, it definitely does.
Oh god.
Oh, don't
It was in like a local suburban neighborhood, and people are just like, "This is terrible."
Yep.
But no one's gonna stop it because it's
Yeah,
a
well,
bear.
just- I'm not gonna go. What?
Freaking
what-
Bear, you gonna go stop the bear? That's none of my business.
Yeah, I'm
The
good.
ogre turns to Ashlyn.
Oh shit.
Oh no!
Oh shit.
Wow.
Why did you stay so close?
He was saving his blows from hitting on Herbert.
And hits Sigurd for 12 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh God.
Oh, poor Sigurd. What? No,
Yeah,
hit
we
Ashlyn
should
instead.
have we should have gone in and run away, but I forgot that we could
She
do
can
that.
make a new character. He has to die.
No.
Delvin, you're up.
No, no.
Don't you say that.
We'll make a new Sigurd.
No,
Blackjack.
I want this Sigurd.
You're the next time you turn to your werewolf form, you're the new Sigurd.
No, what?
No.
No, what if your fetish is out of this?
We just plant Aisling on his shoulders. Like,
Gonna
there we
ride
go.
some Sigurd
Oh
now.
God.
Delvin, you're up.
Let me do a thing.
You have
trying
exactly
to
enough
figure out-
spaces to get to the one that's currently beating up Ashlyn if you want.
I'm gonna do a thing.
All right, go.
Do the thing, Julie.
Trying to figure out how to send it to just you.
Oh. Do it on Facebook. I am paying attention because you've told me that you're doing a thing. I forgot that you have
secret
things that you can
thing.
do. I'm sorry.
Finally,
This thing.
glory in single combat.
Okay, Alvin doesn't know he can do these things. It's okay for you not to remember.
What?
I remember, don't worry.
Oh, shit, I remembered. There's my brush.
How could I ever forget?
It's the first time.
The last time.
We ever met.
Can I move to him and move towards him,
We're gonna
that
start a
sounds
boy
good.
band. Who needs a bard?
and I will move as close to him as I can get.
Okay.
Oh, what is that? Get in the ogre, Shinji.
Jesus. Crawls right up inside of it.
Oh my God.
All right. All right.
Who did that?
That was an accident from me. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm worrying about it.
Okay, Delvin. So where'd you end up? Did you move?
How far can I? Like 30?
30, yes, which is 6 squares.
He's like, ugh, you think that the ogres were the final boss. Really, it's actually that goblin you saw earlier.
That goblin you
click-
saw earlier is absolutely the final boss. That's why it had a
fucking-
dramatic
yeah.
introduction.
Yeah,
I can't-
but
How could you miss the dramatic introduction?
It won't
What
let
if
me.
what if we killed it? What if
What'd
you
say,
didn't even
Davies?
know?
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Never mind. It was off. It wouldn't let me click directly on me. I had to click like to the side of me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. Cool.
Kasim, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm going to scoop myself in here. Hello, friends. We are all cozy in here. It's rather nice.
Double headlock.
You're gonna grab one and suplex him onto the other.
I'm
Improvised weapon
close.
ogre.
He has his action surge. He could kill
I
both,
do.
probably.
Beat people.
I'm saving that though because I have a feeling that we're not gonna get a short rest after this. How hurt is this guy actually?
They are both close to death.
Oh, which one is more?
Oh no, sorry.
Can I tell?
The one that you clicked on is close to death. The other one is bloodied.
All right, and I'm just going to roundhouse kick him right in the head.
Okay. That'll hit.
Fantastic.
And that'll kill him.
But then, can you scoot up a little bit or something so there's room for me to hurt this guy next round if he's still alive?
Let's see 1 second.
There is
One.
literally nowhere for him to go without disengaging or taking the attacker opportunity.
Ah, well, then never mind.
Okay, you know what?
No, don't do it. As long as you guys leave me a little spot right here, I'm good.
No, I can scoot. I think. Hold on. I was here, so that was 1, 2,
Very careful planning.
3. No, I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not without trampling dear old Beto. So
No, it's all good. It's all good. I think I can make it.
Okay. So the wall-breaking ogre, feeling himself close to death, is going to try and hit the wall again and hope that he can break it.
He's gonna.
he's a dutiful ogre.
You see that the wall splinters, but it is still standing. Magni, you're up. He really doesn't know what else to do, right? He's like, I try and hit the wizard, I get hit. I hit the wall, I get hit.
He's not very smart either, so.
At least
So-
if I hit the wall, that goblin will not torture my soul in hell.
Right here. And what's that? What's the range? Could I throw my weapon at him?
The one right next to the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Remember, it is disadvantage, but no, that's it. It's just disadvantage. You do not currently have inspiration.
I do have advantage. No, that's only on athletics checks, isn't it? Yeah.
You know what? I will remove the disadvantage because you have athletics up.
Yeah, and I'm the size of a ogre. You know what? Let's just do this. Oh!
When it counts, Ogmagni comes through. I'm telling you.
So you split his skull as the maul crashes into him.
Hold on, I want to do all the damage too.
Alright,
Oh, actually, no, I get to reroll that.
you do get to reroll that.
Oh,
There's also a 1 in the 8, by the way. That's because that's 4 plus 1 plus 3.
Yeah, you have a whole bunch of dice to reroll.
Yeah. There's 2 1s you need to reroll in there. There's 4 plus 1 plus 3, and then
oh, there we go.
4 plus 1.
Alright, well, he did,
Whatever.
regardless. But he's not going to be tortured in hell because he did his job. Neferetset, you see Ogmagni stole your kill.
Oh, thank God. I was worried I'd have to waste a spell on him. This one's going to go ahead and... Is it my turn? Is it my
It's
turn?
your
Is that
turn.
what we're-
Yep.
Oh, okay. He's just going to take a little firebolt to the face.
Just a little one.
9 points of damage.
9 points of firebolt damage. That's a little firebolt, right?
Even though he is surrounded and
Ha.
so he has cover, you still manage to hit him.
Good.
He is not yet close to death, though. Alias, you're up.
So I'm gonna do that's 5, 10,
I was honestly worried that Ogre was
15.
going to throw something at me again.
and you can move through your allies, right?
Yep, but it costs double.
That's fine. That is exactly what I need.
And there's still a triangle on my field because somebody drew it and I cannot click it to get rid of it.
With the power of Pythagoras.
By the power of Pythagoras.
All right. At this point, since this guy is he's having a bad time, no.
That's one way to describe it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop bleeding. So, still
Are
gonna
you
claw
trying
him.
to make the hurting stop?
That'll hit.
Oh man, can I use that advantage post facto?
No, you
No?
cannot.
No.
Okay, wait. I'm pretty sure 14 still hits.
It does.
All right,
That's 10 damage.
just 10 damage. Yep. All right, second claw attack.
Will also
That
hit.
still hits. And so 15 damage.
He is now close to death.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Ashlyn,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
up.
Okay. We're gonna stab him.
This guy
Right,
is.
stab him, bite him, and hoof him.
And you're going to eat his costume?
Yeah.
That'll
Oh,
hit.
there you go.
Jesus.
That'll
I'm telling
hit.
you, man, she's the wrong class.
All right. And
At
then
least just one level in fighter. Just
Yeah, the thing
one.
she could have been
Yeah.
this entire time.
Fluffnir wants to bite him. He told me.
Fluffnir does bite him and take a chunk out of him, but he's dead anyway.
Excellent. It's for the satisfaction more
Herbert
than
also
anything.
stomps on him for the...
Yeah,
for the
just
club
cause.
blow.
For the look of it.
All right, what's the
Yeah.
loot on the ogres? Come on, this is
Loot's-
large armor.
The loot on the ogres is you guys jump over the wall as you see the goblin army closing with you.
Oh, shit.
Are they not intimidating? Did we just not like
When
big
I-
Johnson on them?
All right, Mr. Sassy Pants.
Erased
When I
like all of
when I
them.
retrieve my weapon, I'm going to remove the ogre's head as well.
No, but also throw the ogre's own version of your weapon back over the wall so that we have that to throw.
Yeah. Just please.
All right. So as I see that, I asked them for any of our large lads to fastball special me over the wall.
Essentially, they just hand you to the guards, and you guys get over
Yeah.
the wall without it.
And they're like, whoop.
All right.
Does Kasim and Ogmagni do the Armstrong Sig handshake thing from
And I
big
have
boys
no
club.
doubt in my mind that you did.
as this goblin army's coming in, I'm just sniping a few of them with my firebolts, just like that one.
Yeah, I imagine you're just like blam,
That
blam,
one.
blam, and you've killed several. But you see that they see that you've killed several, and they back out.
No, get back here.
To what they back out to 110. You kill a second one, and then they back out to 130.
I was like, damn it, so close. Someone get me 5 feet closer. Build a platform or something.
Cassine holds the thread
Quickly
set
go.
out, like,
A little Valheim
like this,
extending
you know,
platform.
like reaching out.
So you managed to kill 7 goblins before they got wise to your range.
893 more to go.
Now, there's
How close?
There's 960 to go, assuming nobody has killed any others in other combats around the walls. At this point, that little boy comes up to you. Somebody call IXII. And he says, Mr. Ogmagny, they're at the
Yes,
gates.
boy. Oh. Boy.
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 He says, Mr. Ogmagny, they're at the gates with a battering ram. It's currently holding, but all of our soldiers are there, and some raiding parties have managed to get over the gaps in the walls.
Do we have to do everything ourselves?
Oh, that's
Is that what
half.
this is?
That's half the fun. I told you before. They have us surrounded. Good. Now we know where they are.
This is what is referenced as a target-rich environment.
Yes.
So you guys know that there are some goblins currently in the town. There's a battle going on at the gates. And at this point, Drakkar walks up to you, bloodied and beaten.
His natural state.
No, Drakkar did not do poorly.
Draco was, he was always whooping ass back on the trail. It was his guys that kept dying.
He says, Ogmagny,
Yes.
Hari has betrayed us. He built a secret gate into the northeastern walls, and goblins are pouring through.
Is Hari really just several goblins stacked on top of each other?
In a trench
No
coat.
overcoat.
How does one build a secret gate into the wall? No one
Druid
saw this.
Well, then it's a secret. That's how.
Oh, okay. You know
Well,
what?
I
He says,
know where
Put a
I.
little paper on it that said "not a gate," and then people are like,
No.
He
Not a net.
says, I don't know how they've gotten in, but there's a gap in the walls, and they are now pouring through. I have
Cassie
men,
makes
I have
a
men
mental
holding
note
it
Suppose
there.
we could
but I know-
find
He
the
makes a
biggest
mental note
concentration
to
of
loot
goblins.
his house.
Guys. What did you say though?
He says that I have men holding it, but they won't hold for long. And with that, that's actually where we're ending the session. And we will start next session with you guys deciding which of the 3 battle zones you're going to help.
I mean, we can just follow the goblins.
Well,
You know,
I'm gonna go to that secret
but
exit.
like turn sides. You mean like we're goblins now?
But no.
I want you guys to know
No.
that you killed 5 ogres in 5 rounds.
Good.
What we do?
That was a shit ton of unnecessary murder in every direction. Those ogres did not know what happened to them.
Unnecessary.
No.
Yeah, he cracked my wall. You know how safe I am in here?
Look, they're showing up thinking they're gonna fight a bunch of like sheep farmers, and then like 2 dudes just get to the size of them, and fire and poison and a deer came out of the sky, and they're like, "This
Deer
is I
came out
don't
of the sky.
This is
So Magni and
weird.
Casim are just like, what's up?
what." This one's getting choked out. This other one's getting bashed in the face and laughed at. Like, I don't want to do this.
My favorite ogre is just doing my job ogre. He wasn't
Yeah,
even
doing
supposed
my
to be
job
here
ogre.
today.
I was
Someone
supposed to be
called
off
it
today.
sick.
They called me
He's-
in.
He's working overtime so he can,
Overtime.
overtime. He's working ogre time so he can take his kids. He can take his kids on his little ogre daughter to her. I don't know how to make quinceañeras sound, but like an ogre
Overworld.
world.
Overworld.
I feel
So,
kind of bad now. I killed him.
Yeah, that's it. You made yourself feel
no.
bad about killing an ogre.
Off in the woods, his daughter saw from a distance, just like, "Ooh."
Daddy? And then from now on, it with her the rest of her life.
Yeah, probably.
so,
gonna-
That's why you got to
hunt us.
destroy the whole line.
so guys, good session tonight. the siege is continuing. I know some of you were worried about how you would handle a siege. And you know, now you've been betrayed from inside, which is also always fun.
Eh.
I knew that guy was sketchy.
No, you
And I
didn't.
will rob his house. I'm
You think
telling
everybody's sketchy?
Yeah, Kasim definitely
Sketchy
thinks
until
everybody is
proven
sketchy.
otherwise. Like,
Sketchy until proven
like, good
otherwise.
way
That's
to
not a
live.
bad way to look at it.
You look at that kid that
He
runs
has
over to us.
forfeited
What do you
all
want?
his possessions.
So to all of our viewers and subscribers, guys, thanks so much for the support. It's you guys watching and subbing and channel points and all of that keeps us going and actually is why we're getting more programs and more content for you. A reminder, if you have a Prime sub, it does require you to resub every month. If you're still liking what we're doing and you want to keep supporting us, that's the easiest way to do it because it costs you nothing. Prime gives you a free sub to Twitch. If you do not have a Prime sub and you just want to help us out, you can also subscribe through Twitch. And we are considering possibly doing a Patreon at some point. We also have some merch that is currently in the works. Right, Ashlyn?
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, all right.
It's in the work, but like I-95.
Oh god.
but like I-95.
It's 5 o'clock on I-95. Kind of works.
Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for subbing. We'll see you again on Thursday for the
Good boys.
Good Boys at 8 p.m. Eastern. What are we on? Episode 6?
Yeah.
And next Monday will hopefully be the conclusion of this siege. And it is actually episode 10 of Good Boys. So, very nice.
So exciting.
You mean 10 of
Ice and
Land of Ice and Fire.
Land of Ice and Snow. right.
No.
I'm sorry,
There's
Ice and
fire
Snow.
here.
Sorry.
I was gonna say the season
Frankie old
finale.
man
of
took
Boys
issue with
You
that.
is
just
getting
cut
close.
that part out before I get us sued on
Well,
that.
that's all right. I don't know if you caught that
My bad.
Julio named our Valheim server Song of Ice and Snow.
Did you?
I did.
So
Georgia.
we're not doing great.
HBO's just watching, like, oh, I'm waiting for you.
Like
Oh,
a
wait.
fly, just
I
rubbing
expect the
its
C&D to come my
little
way
legs
soon.
together.
Let's see. So today we have stepped on Stan Lee's toes, and
Yep.
now George R. R.
He's
Martin.
dead.
We're doing great.
Yeah.
And he'll be there soon. You seen him?
Yeah.
It's okay. I have Jimmy on speed dial. Get me
Jimmy,
out of
save
this.
us.
Jimmy, help! I do real estate. What is wrong with you guys?
That is actually exactly how Jimmy acts every time I call him because he's like, Rurik, what have
You
you
know how to
done?
read contracts, right?
Rurik,
Real
what have you
estate
done now?
contracts?
Can you
Copyright
patent
infringement's a
bomb me?
lot like a house.
Are you roofing something? Like, leave me alone.
All right, guys. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Good night, guys.
Not crazy.